Hello there, and welcome to another Starfield video. Today we're going to be taking a look at another subscriber build. So this is the Scylla by Michael in the Discord, also known as the MP86. This is a very, very cool Deimos vessel that kind of like, it gives me like kind of like a kind of a cruiser vibe. Like it's very, very heavily kind of armed and armored. I really, really like it. Also, the color scheme looks a bit finicky on my end. It's like kind of spazzed out. But yeah, so the kind of the name is I really like. It's a reference to a Greek mythology, which is very, very cool. Um, I always like when kind of people kind of name their ships after stuff like that. I'm a bit partial to the two. I tend to name a lot of my ships after Roman. Well, my when I used to build warships in other games, I used to name them after the Roman gods. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into it, shall we? So fuel wise, it's got fuel of 1300, which is absolutely colossal. That more than enough fuel than you need, but obviously, some people like having a lot of fuel. When survival mode does come, that'll be very helpful. Also, with the fuel and stuff, given the kind of the design of the ship, makes me think that this ship is kind of goes out on its own for like long extended periods of time. So it's handy to have that excess fuel. It's got a hull of 1540, which is really, really nice for a C-class vessel. You can definitely kind of brawl with the best of them. Cargo capacity of 3300, which is quite nice too. We got a lot of cargo. I like seeing kind of combat vessels with some cargo in it. Kind of, I I want to say like it looks very combat heavy, but MP might have kind of intended to be more of a multi-role vessel. So MP, if you want to comment, and I'll pin your comment as always, and then just yeah, let us know kind of more so the design philosophy. Like yeah. And then for reactor, we've got a C-class reactor with 40 power, which is very nice. We've got a crew of 9, which again, very nice. A high crew count, which is always nice to see. It's got a jump range of 27 light years, which again, very nice. It's got a shield of 1600, best shield in the game. And then for weapons, it's got 4 particle weapons mounted on the front. It's got 4 EMs, 2 mounted behind the particles, 2 mounted above the bridge, and then it's got some missiles. It's got 2 mounted there and there. Um, I get the feeling when I looked at your screenshots. Did you have? I'm not sure if you like had like full missiles set up, like if there was full. But if I missed a missile, I do apologize. This is a pretty pricey vessel, but I will say it was all built at Deimos, which bonus points. Thank you very much for that. While I don't mind, if someone wants to submit a ship and it uses all the parts, I definitely don't mind. But there will be a tinge of anger, sometimes. But yeah, so all this came from Deimos, which is really, really nice. It kind of like reminds me a little bit of the Chimera, but obviously like it's designed a lot differently. It's like the if the Chimera was more made of structural pieces and less of kind of habitats. That's one of the things I always find with like a lot of the bigger base ships is they very much use the habitats to kind of show their size, and I much rather when you use structural pieces, which MP did a really good job of making use of the structural pieces. So yeah, if you want to build it, probably going to cost like 550, maybe 600k. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Oh, that's a passive build. So here we go. Very nice. That was not meant to be. I apologize. That was not meant to be like a German accent. I know an MP or a German. Forgive me. I was more so channeling the kind of the like the kind of the stereotypical scientist, which a lot of the time tends to be a German. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, so also one thing I will point out is I really like these landing gear. You don't really see them too much. They're demos. I didn't even realize they were landing gear up until I was probably well into when I first reviewed the Chimera. I was like, what are those landing gear? But yeah, so if we walk around the back real quick, we have those 4 really big engines. Lot of thrust away ratio on these bad boys. Nice, my limb is no longer fractured. Then if we head inside, now hopefully this is an amazing. I will say it's been a while since I've reviewed a very large ship. So yeah, let's see if I get lost. So immediately we have a 1x1 storage room. And if we head this way, we have living quarters, the Deimos living quarters. Very nice. We've got the nice plant. I do prefer the Stroud Eklund plant because it's like, it's like, I think it's like purple. Looks really nice. We got a toilet, which is nice. A dartboard that is... Darts in space seem like a really stupid idea, personally. It's just like, ooh, what the hell? Am I a vampire? Interesting. And then we've got our... Oh, it moves! Oh, that's cool! This is how Crimson breaks his actual legs in real life, just jumping on one of them. Anyway, we have a little kind of closed off section. I always like this about the living quarters. You've got like the kind of the more secluded section if you're into that. And then off to the side, we have captain's quarters, so the captain can kind of chill not far from the living quarters. I quite like that. It's like if you want to talk to the captain, you know, you can be like, "Oh, Captain, can I come in?" He's like, "Fuck off, I'm sleeping." And then you just, yeah, then you kind of go and sit sadly. And if we head to the next area, we make use of the cargo room, which I really like. Initially, I was very much against these because they don't add anything from a lore point of view, but I think it fits well with the build of the ship. Plus, like, from a design point of view, it'd be a nice area to fight in if, you know, you're getting boarded and stuff. And also, I like the layout. Deimos are very, very organized, very clean. If we drop down here, we have the engine room. Which, I'm assuming you want an engine room, because I think in the document you had, like, Tech A. And I'm assuming you just meant engine room, because I'm assuming you play the game in German, so you probably did translate stuff. Which I'm grateful that you did translate. I think I was reviewing... I think it was Nomad. I reviewed one of his ships once, and it was all in French, and I had to bring out Google Translate. And I was like, "What is this in English?" But yeah, so I thank you for that. Not complaining to Nomad. Nomad, you know, I love your ships. And we have the workstation, which is very nice. What is that? Oh, it's like a little. Can I pick this up? Oh, damn it. One thing I like about the Deimos workshops is they have everything. Also, you may notice I tend to float around a bit more, and that is because my controller is currently, I'm using a different controller than the one I use on my Xbox. So it has a bit of, I don't know if it's that it has stick drift or just sensitivity is a little different on Starfield. I don't know, there's probably PC Starfield players who are probably going to be traumatized the fact that I'm using a controller, but control all the way. Got to get that aim assist, am I right? Anyway, we have a science lab here. With all of the accoutrements. You've got your thing for doing the thing with the blood. And then we've got another station. Very nice. And then if we head back this way and we head up to the second floor of the vessel. And then up here we have another 1x1 storage room. We have the battle station, or as I like to call it, the CIC/Combat Information Center. So I can just imagine when, like, the you know, in the bridge, they're, like, flying the ship and dodging missiles. Down here, we're like, all right, set battery to fire solution 12. Launch chaff at a quarter mic. I don't know. I've never served inside of a warship, so I just have to go off what the Expanse does, and the Expanse is just, yeah. But I really love these rooms. They're really, really cool. I look forward to seeing if Bethesda will kind of add more kind of combat oriented stuff as we go. I'd love to see some internal cockpits that are hidden inside the ship. If we go over here, we have computer core room, which is very nice. Again, this is something not many people use. Please. Oh, well, that's probably why they don't use it, 'cause it's broken. Nice, okay. But a lot of people don't. Who's working here, and why are they breaking stuff? Anyway, yeah, I like the computer core, but it's not really used too much, which makes sense. Like, the control station kind of does the job. Speaking of, this is not the control station. This is the armory. We got no, this isn't no Galactic Armory. This is the Deimos Armory. It's all Deimos. What am I saying? Which is very nice. You've got all your stuff. I like that it's, like, off to the side of the bridge. I just imagine, like, there'd be, like, security teams just, like, kind of chilling here. Like, you guys work. We'll protect you from boarders. And then I believe that is it for this. Then we go up to the top floor. Up on the top floor, we have the docking port above, and then we have a control station. This is where the crew actually do all their, you know, the heavy lifting. And then we have the bridge. Now, I like this bridge. Very nice bridge. Very, very cool bridge. don't like that there's less control, even though like I'm pretty sure like this bridge gives, oh sorry, pretty sure this bridge gives like a high. Simeon, relax yourself. You look really creepy with the lighting. Well, I'm pretty sure this gives like a high level of crew stations. There's very little actual crew stations. Now it could just be that this crew or this cockpit is like kind of can be operated on a skeleton crew. Like you've got the pilot and then the co-pilot, and then you have like the commander back here. Like you have seats like with Simeon sitting in, but they just kind of like they're literally jump seats. They just I feel like they're just more there for like holding like security personnel and passengers. Like I kind of wish they would like tear these out and like put some actual like crew areas. Like imagine like you had like a gunner position here that like could look out, and then a gunner position there. But anyway, we're gonna head up into space and see how ship performs. I'm dressed all nice and sleek. Me and Simeon got back from some we did some fishing on Paradiso. Turns out there's not very much fish in Paradiso, and they don't like you fishing on Paradiso. But we had a bit of an altercation, and let's just say we're not allowed in Paradiso anymore. But yeah, anyway. I love the profile of the ship. Very, very nice profile. It definitely kind of, like I said, it gives me like cruiser vibes. As always, I have a perk that increases my power by 5, so for the sake of this review, we're not going to be using 5 power. I'm just going to pull from there. So weapon-wise, we have our particles. Ooh, very nice. Our EMs, and we got our missiles. So very formidable. Boost speed is our base speed is going to be 120, no 130, because we're using C-class engines. Boost speed is probably going to be somewhere around 400. It's quite slow. Yeah, 450, not too bad. Agility on this bad boy is quite good. It's not amazing. I'd say it's probably like a 6 for like a C-class vessel. But it's, yeah, no, it's definitely viable, as they say. And then we'll roll there. So yeah, let's head down to the planet and I will show you how to build it. Alright, so here we are in the vessel builder. So like I said, all Deimos pieces. So we start at the top here. We have the DS40.1 Ares bridge from Deimos, 340 cargo, 8 crew station. Behind that we have the Deimos control station 2x1, gives 4 crew station. We have the 100 DP slim docker top from Deimos. We have 2 of the 4 fulminators mounted up here. The fulminator 800 8000 suppressor from Lightsight, C-class, 1040 range, 0.8 fire rate, 58 electromagnetic damage, and 3 power. Structural pieces, we've got 2 of these Deimos bumpers, 1 port, 1 starboard. We have a Deimos spine A and a Deimos tail A. Second level of the vessel, we have our J51 Gamma Grav Drive from Relodyne, C-class, 11 power, 45 jump thrust, which gives us 27 light years. Now, something I will note, MP, is I'm wondering why you didn't go with the larger one, the J52. What's the difference? If you went with this one, you would get your full 30 light years. I don't know if like at the time you maybe didn't realize it or you didn't have it unlocked. But yeah, I would probably recommend upgrading to that just because more jump range. That's up to me though, completely up to me. Or it's completely up to you, I should say. And then for weapons, we've got 4 PB300 Alpha Beams, C-class, Blisk Sluice Incorporated, 3899.99 range, 1.5 fire rate, 41 hull and shield damage, and 3 power. And they are mounted on these 2 Deimos spines. And then we've got the Assurance SG 1800 shield generator from Sexton Shield System. C-class, 12 power, 1600 shield. The other 2 fulminators are mounted on the same piece here. We have a Deimos Computer Core 2x1, a Deimos Battle Station 2x2, a Deimos Armory 2x1, and a Deimos Companionway 1x1. And then we have 2 900C Helium-3 tanks, which give 650 each. We have 4 Supernova 2200 engines from Relodyne, C-class, 3 power, 25,770 engine thrust, 7650 maneuvering thrust. We have some SF-40 sheared flow reactor from Dogstar, C-class, 40 power, 1315 health. Then for the structural pieces, we've got 2 of these Deimos Cowling 4s at the back here, and then we have 2 Deimos Spine A's. And we've kind of parallel here, so there's 2 of them. So we've got 2 Deimos Spine F's, 2 Deimos Spine D's, 2 Deimos Spine C's, and then 2 Deimos Spine A's, and then we have a Deimos Cowling. and then the weapons are all mounted on there. Third level of the vessel, we have at the front here, we got a workshop 2x1, science lab 2x1, and a cargo hall 2x3, captain's quarters 2x1, living quarters 2x2, and a companionway 1x1. Now we have two Atlatl 280C missile launchers from Light Sight, C class, 5200 range, 1 fire rate, 277.19 hull and shield damage, and 4 power, and they're mounted on some Horizon weapon mounts there. So for the structural pieces, we have two Deimos braking engines here and here. We have a Deimos hull A. We have a porthole 4. We have two Deimos wing A's, 1 port, 1 starboard. 4 of these Deimos C wings, 2 starboard, 2 port. 2 Deimos B wings, 1 starboard, 1 port. 4 Deimos hulls at the back, 2 on the port side, 2 on the starboard side. And then we've got 2 Deimos wing A's on the starboard side, and then 2 more on the port side, like so. And then we obviously have those weapon mounts in there. You can just see them. Then on the bottom of the vessel, we have Deimos engineering bay 3x1A. 2 S203 cargo holds from Protector System, 1480 each. 120 LD landing bay from Deimos. For landing gear, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 320 CB landing gear from Deimos, 3 landing thrust each. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these Skeg A's. Now, the amount of landing gear on this vessel, I'm going to put it back together, you could definitely... you could lift an awful lot. Like if I was to just, let me just give it an example here. Cargo. Get what's the heaviest cargo we can get? Probably, this over here. So I was to just like start snapping this to the front here. Okay, yep, no, that was my bad. Okay. Oh, no, again, my bad. Okay, so you can effectively get, your mobility goes down very badly, but you can effectively store 1,800 or 18,000 cargo on this bad boy with that landing gear, which is really nice. I don't know if that was like, if it was an intentional design choice MP, or if you were just kind of, because I know with me, I tend to just design what looks cool, and then it ends up like, oh, that was a function I definitely thought of and didn't make up on the spot. But yeah, anyway, really, really cool ship. Really like it. I just like the use of the all Deimos, and I think that this ship does like a better job than the Chimera in terms of like how it looks personally. So yeah, thank you very much, MP, for sending it in. And for anybody that if you would like to send in any ships of your own, we have a Discord where you can submit ships. But you can also just join the Discord to chat about all things Starfield. We've got like sections for shipbuilding where people like to build and post their ships, and you can get inspiration or ask for advice and stuff. Really cool place. We also have sections for kind of more like kind of fun. Well, not fun. Shipbuilding is fun, but like we've got a screenshot section where people like to share screenshots of their various things they see while traveling. We've got a load of cool, basically little areas in the Discord. So that's Starfield Anonymous. Link in my YouTube bio. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you like sort of content, and check out some of the other videos.